Daily life. What do you do every morning?
I brush my teeth and wash my face.
Where do you eat breakfast?
I eat breakfast in the kitchen.
When do you go to school?
I go to school at 8 a.m.
Who cooks food at your home?
My mother cooks food.
How do you go to work?
I go to work by bus.
Why do you drink coffee?
It keeps me awake.
Which fruit do you like?
I like apples.
What do you do after dinner?
I watch TV.
Where do you sleep?
I sleep in my bedroom.
When do you take a shower?
I take a shower in the morning.
Hobbies and free time. What do you do in your free time?
I read books.
Where do you play football?
I play football in the park.
When do you watch movies?
I watch movies on weekends.
Who sings your favorite songs?
My favorite singer is Taylor Swift.
How do you learn new skills?
I learn from YouTube.
Why do you love music?
It makes me happy.
Which book do you read now?
I read a mystery book.
What games do you like?
I like chess and cricket.
Where do you go on Sundays?
I go to the beach.
When do you visit your friends?
I visit my friends in the evening.
Food and eating habits. What do you eat for lunch?
I eat rice and vegetables.
Where do you buy groceries?
I buy groceries at the supermarket.
When do you drink tea?
I drink tea in the evening.
Who cooks the best food?
My grandmother cooks the best food.
Why do you eat healthy food?
It is good for my body.
Which vegetables do you like?
I like carrots and potatoes.
What do you order at a restaurant?
I order pizza.
Where do you drink coffee?
I drink coffee in a cafe.
When do you eat snacks?
I eat snacks in the afternoon.
Family and relationships. What does your father do?
He is a teacher.
Where does your sister live?
She lives in London.
When do you meet your grandparents?
I meet them on holidays.
Who takes care of your pet?
I take care of my pet.
How do you talk to your friends?
I talk to them on the phone.
Why do you love your family?
They support me.
Which cousin do you like the most?
I like my cousin Sarah.
What does your mother like to do?
She likes to cook.
Work and studies. What do you study?
I study English.
Where do you work?
I work in an office.
When do you finish your homework?
I finish it at night.
Who teaches you math?
My teacher teaches me math.
How do you improve your English?
I practice every day.
Why do you study hard?
I want a good job.
Which subject do you like?
I like history.
What does your boss say?
He says I work well.
Where do you keep your books?
I keep them on the shelf.
When do you go to bed?
I go to bed at 10 p.m.
Daily routine. What do you do in the evening?
I watch TV and relax.
Where do you keep your keys?
I keep them in my bag.
When do you clean your room?
I clean it every Sunday.
Who wakes you up in the morning?
My mother wakes me up.
How do you go to school?
I walk to school.
Why do you exercise?
It makes me strong.
Which app do you use most?
I use WhatsApp.
What do you do before sleeping?
I read a book.
Where do you charge your phone?
I charge it in my room.
When do you water the plants?
I water them in the morning.
Travel in places. What do you take when you travel?
I take my bag and passport.
Where do you go for vacations?
I go to the mountains.
When do you visit your hometown?
I visit it in December.
Who helps you at the airport?
The staff helps me.
How do you book a hotel?
I book it online.
Why do you like traveling?
It is exciting.
Which city do you like the most?
I like Paris.
What do you do at the beach?
I swim and relax.
Where do you stay when you travel?
I stay in a hotel.
When do you pack your bags?
I pack them a day before.
Shopping and money. What do you buy at the mall?
I buy clothes.
Where do you shop for groceries?
I shop at the supermarket.
When do you go shopping?
I go shopping on Sundays.
Who pays the bill at restaurants?
My father pays the bill.
How do you pay for things?
I pay with cash or a card.
Why do you buy new clothes?
I need them.
Which brand do you like?
I like Nike.
What do you check before buying?
I check the price.
Where do you keep your money?
I keep it in my wallet.
When do you save money?
I save money every month.
Technology and internet. What do you do on your phone?
I chat with friends.
Where do you use your laptop?
I use it in my room.
When do you watch YouTube?
I watch it at night.
Who teaches you computer skills?
My teacher teaches me.
How do you use Google?
I search for information.
Why do you use social media?
I like to stay connected.
Which website do you visit often?
I visit Facebook.
What do you do with your emails?
I read and reply.
Where do you charge your laptop?
I charge it on my desk.
When do you check your messages?
I check them in the morning.
Feelings and health. What do you do when you feel sad?
I listen to music.
Where do you go when you feel sick?
I go to the doctor.
When do you take medicine?
I take it when I am sick.
Who takes care of you when you are ill?
My mother takes care of me.
How do you feel today?
I feel happy.
Why do you sleep early?
I need rest.
Which sport do you play for fitness?
I play football.
What do you do to stay healthy?
I eat fruits and exercise.
Where do you go for a checkup?
I go to the hospital.
Cool and learning. What do you study in school?
I study English and math.
Where do you sit in the classroom?
I sit near the window.
When do you do your homework?
I do it in the evening.
Who helps you with your studies?
My teacher helps me.
How do you learn new words?
I write and practice them.
Why do you like English?
It is useful.
Which subject is difficult for you?
Math is difficult for me.
What do you take to school?
I take my books and lunch.
Where do you keep your books?
I keep them in my bag.
When do you take a break at school?
I take a break at noon.
Weather in nature. What do you wear in winter?
I wear warm clothes.
Where do you see the rainbow?
I see it in the sky.
When do you see snow?
I see snow in December.
Who likes rainy days?
I like rainy days.
How do you feel in hot weather?
I feel tired.
Why do you carry an umbrella?
It protects me from rain.
Which season do you like?
I like spring.
What do you do on sunny days?
I go outside.
Where do birds build nests?
They build nests in trees.
When does the sun rise?
The sun rises in the morning.
Animals and pets. What pet do you have?
I have a cat.
Where do lions live?
They live in the jungle.
When do birds sing?
They sing in the morning.
Who feeds your pet?
I feed my pet.
How do dogs help people?
They guard houses.
Why do cats like milk?
It tastes good.
Which animal do you like?
I like elephants.
What do cows eat?
They eat grass.
Where do fish live?
They live in water.
When do dogs bark?
They bark at night.
Entertainment and fun. What do you do at a party?
I dance and eat.
Where do you watch movies?
I watch them at home.
When do you go to the cinema?
I go on weekends.
Who tells funny jokes?
My friend tells jokes.
How do you relax after work?
I listen to music.
Why do people play games?
They are fun.
Which cartoon do you like?
I like Tom and Jerry.
What do you do at the zoo?
I see animals.
Where do you go on holidays?
I go to my village.
When do you listen to music?
I listen at night.
Good habits and behavior. What do you do before eating?
I wash my hands.
Where do you throw trash?
I throw it in the bin.
When do you say thank you?
I say it when I get help.
Who teaches you good manners?
My parents teach me.
How do you help others?
I share things.
Why do you respect elders?
They are wise.
Which habit is good for health?
Eating healthy food.
What do you do in the morning?
I wake up early.
Where do you learn kindness?
I learn it at home.
When do you say sorry?
I say it when I make a mistake.
Home and housework. What do you do at home?
I clean and study.
Where do you keep your shoes?
I keep them near the door.
When do you clean your house?
I clean it every Saturday.
Who washes the dishes?
My sister washes them.
How do you clean your room?
I sweep and arrange things.
Why do you keep your room tidy?
It looks nice.
Which room do you like the most?
I like my bedroom.
What do you do in the kitchen?
I cook and eat.
Where do you put dirty clothes?
I put them in the laundry basket.
When do you take out the trash?
I take it out at night.
People and friends. What do you like about your best friend?
He is kind.
Where do you meet your friends?
I meet them at school.
When do you call your friends?
I call them in the evening.
Who is your favorite teacher?
My English teacher.
How do you make new friends?
I talk to people.
Why do you like your best friend?
He helps me.
Which friend visits you often?
Sam visits me often.
What do you do with your friends?
I play and talk.
Where does your best friend live?
He lives near my house.
When do you visit your relatives?
I visit them on holidays.
Festivals and celebrations. What do you do on your birthday?
I cut a cake.
Where do you celebrate festivals?
I celebrate at home.
When do you decorate your house?
Before the festival.
Who gives you gifts?
My parents give me gifts.
How do you celebrate New Year?
I watch fireworks.
Why do people enjoy festivals?
They bring happiness.
Which festival do you like the most?
I like Christmas.
What do you wear on special days?
I wear new clothes.
Where do you light candles?
I light them in the temple.
When do you visit your family?
On special occasions.
Transport and vehicles. What do you use for long travel?
I use a train.
Where do you park your bicycle?
I park it outside.
When do you take the bus?
I take it in the morning.
Who drives the car?
My father drives it.
How do you cross the road?
I use a zebra crossing.
Why do you wear a helmet?
It keeps me safe.
Which vehicle do you like?
I like motorcycles.
What do you do in a taxi?
I look outside.
Where does the train stop?
It stops at the station.
When do you refill fuel?
When the tank is empty.
Clothes and fashion. What do you wear in summer?
I wear light clothes.
Where do you buy new clothes?
I buy them at the mall.
When do you wear formal clothes?
At meetings.
Who chooses your clothes?
My mother chooses them.
How do you wash your clothes?
I wash them in the machine.
Why do you wear sunglasses?
They protect my eyes.
Which color do you like the most?
I like blue.
What do you wear at home?
I wear a t-shirt and shorts.
Where do you keep your jackets?
I keep them in the cupboard.
When do you buy winter clothes?
In October,
Food and eating habits. What do you eat for breakfast?
I eat bread and eggs.
Where do you buy vegetables?
I buy them at the market.
When do you drink tea?
I drink it in the morning.
Who cooks food at home?
My mother cooks food.
How do you make tea?
I boil water and add tea leaves.
Why do you eat fruits?
They are healthy.
Which fruit do you like?
I like mangoes.
What do you drink when it's hot?
I drink lemonade.
Where do you keep the milk?
I keep it in the fridge.
When do you eat dinner?
I eat dinner at 8 p.m.
Work and jobs. What do you do at work?
I write emails.
Where do you work?
I work in an office.
When do you start your job?
I start at 9 a.m.
Who is your boss?
My manager is my boss.
How do you go to work?
I take a bus.
Why do you work?
I need money.
Which job do you like?
I like teaching.
What do you wear at work?
I wear formal clothes.
Where do you sit in your office?
I sit near the window.
When do you take a lunch break?
I take it at 1 p.m.
Hobbies and free time. What do you do in your free time?
I read books.
Where do you go for a walk?
I go to the park.
When do you play games?
I play in the evening.
Who teaches you music?
My teacher teaches me.
How do you play chess?
I move the pieces.
Why do you like painting?
It is fun.
Which hobby do you enjoy?
I enjoy singing.
What do you do on Sundays?
I relax at home.
Where do you go for fun?
I go to the amusement park.
When do you watch TV?
I watch TV at night.
Health and exercise. What do you do to stay fit?
I exercise daily.
Where do you go for a run?
I go to the park.
When do you wake up?
I wake up at 6 a.m.
Who tells you to eat healthy?
My mother tells me.
How do you stay active?
I go for a walk.
Why do you drink water?
It keeps me hydrated.
Which exercise do you like?
I like yoga.
What do you eat after exercise?
I eat fruits.
Where do you go for a health checkup?
I go to the clinic.
When do you sleep?
I sleep at 10 p.m.
Technology and gadgets. What do you do with your phone?
I chat with friends.
Where do you charge your phone?
I charge it in my room.
When do you use your laptop?
I use it in the evening.
Who helps you with technology?
My brother helps me.
How do you turn on a computer?
I press the power button.
Why do you use the internet?
I search for information.
Which mobile app do you use most?
I use WhatsApp.
What do you do with your emails?
I read and reply.
Where do you store your photos?
I store them on my phone.
When do you watch YouTube?
I watch it at night.
Shopping and money. What do you buy at the supermarket?
I buy fruits and vegetables.
Where do you buy clothes?
I buy them at the mall.
When do you go shopping?
I go on weekends.
Who pays for the groceries?
My father pays.
How do you pay for things?
I use cash or a card.
Why do you check the price?
I save money.
Which store do you visit often?
I visit the bookshop.
What do you do in a bookstore?
I buy books.
Where do you keep your wallet?
I keep it in my bag.
When do you buy gifts?
I buy them before birthdays.
Travel and places. What do you take on a trip?
I take my bag and clothes.
Where do you go for vacations?
I go to the beach.
When do you travel?
I travel in summer.
Who plans your trips?
My family plans them.
How do you book a ticket?
I book it online.
Why do you like traveling?
I see new places.
Which country do you want to visit?
I want to visit Japan.
What do you do at the airport?
I check my luggage.
Where do you stay in a new city?
I stay in a hotel.
When do you pack your bags?
I pack them one day before.
Family and relationships. What do you call your mother's brother?
Family and relationships.
Where do your grandparents live?
They live in the village.
When do you visit your cousins?
I visit them on holidays.
Who cooks in your family?
My mother cooks.
How do you help your family?
I clean the house.
Why do you respect your parents?
They take care of me.
Which cousin is your favorite?
I like all of them.
What do you do with your siblings?
I play with them.
Cool subjects and study. What do you learn in science?
I learn about nature.
Where do you do your homework?
I do it at my desk.
When do you go to the library?
I go on Fridays.
Who teaches you history?
My history teacher.
How do you improve in math?
I practice daily.
Why do you study English?
It is important.
Which subject do you like most?
I like English.
What do you do in art class?
I draw pictures.
Where do you sit in class?
I sit in the front row.
When do you take exams?
I take them in March.
Technology and social media. What do you do on social media?
I chat with friends.
Where do you keep your phone at night?
I keep it on my table.
When do you charge your laptop?
When the battery is low.
Who helps you with technology?
My brother helps me.
How do you send an email?
I type and press send.
Why do you use headphones?
To listen to music.
Which app do you use daily?
I use WhatsApp.
What do you search online?
I search for news.